Welcome to episode 8 of this tower defense series. So today we're gonna add audio, so let's get started. So first we need some audio for the game, and we're gonna use this halftone sound effect pack from this guy on the Unity asset store. So I'll have a link for this in the description of this video. Then we'll click on add to my assets and click accept. Then we can click on open in Unity and click open Unity editor. This will automatically open up the package manager and find our package right here. So halftone sound effects. So you might have to click download first, and then you can click on import 1.0 to project. So click on that. Then we have all our sound effects over here, and I'm just gonna remove the scenes because we don't need that, and the rest we can keep. We don't need an image. So now we can click on import. Now it says in project, so we can close down the package manager, and it's right here. So open that up and open this one up, and then let's delete the UI and this one because we don't need that. And then this gameplay one we can drag out to assets. So now we have this void one which is empty, and let's delete that. So now we have all the audio for the gameplay, and let's rename this to audio and open it up. And in this video I'll just show you how to add audio to one thing, so when we kill an enemy. So I'll open up this one called impact, and I'm going to be using hit number 4, so this one. And you can play it by double clicking on it, but to actually play audio we need an audio manager to do it in a smart way. So I'll right click over here, then I'll create an empty game object and call it audio manager. Then I'll go to assets and go to scripts, where we will create an audio manager script. So I'll right click and create a mono behavior script called audio manager. Now open that up, and in here we'll delete the start and update function, and at the top up here we'll add using system.collections, so we can use a coroutine. And then up here we'll add a public static audio manager called instance, and in the awake function we'll set instance to this. Now under here we'll do public void play SFX, where we will have an input of an audio clip called clip, comma, a float volume which will be defaulted to 1. Then under this we need a coroutine, so an IEnumerator called play SFX coroutine, I'll call it. And it will have the same inputs, so this. And then we'll start the coroutine up here, so we'll do start coroutine play SFX coroutine, where we'll input the clip and the volume like so. And then in here we can do audio source equals GameObject.add component audio source. So now we've added a new audio source component, and then we'll set this audio source component.clip to be equal to the audio clip and the volume to be equal to the volume. And then we'll do audio source.play like this. Then we can yield return new wait for seconds, so we wait for some time, and this will be the clip.length times 2, so the length of the clip times 2, just to make sure before we at the end destroy the audio source, so it's no longer there. And this is all we need, and because we made it static up here, so a static instance, we will easily be able to access this from anywhere and call this function called playSFX. So that's what we're gonna do now. So let's go to the projectile, and right here when we instantiate a hit PS, this is when we hit the enemy, we also want to play the hit sound effect. So at the top up here we'll do public audio clip and call it hit SFX, and let's copy that. And then down here we can do audio manager.instance.play SFX hit SFX like this, and that is all to play a sound effect. So now head back into Unity and we can click on our audio manager over here, where we can add the audio manager script like that. And let's just place this at 0, 0, 0. And then we need to go to assets and go to our prefabs, where we have our projectiles. So for example the arrow right here, where we need to input the hit sound effect. So just click right here and search for hit, and I want the hit number 4. I like this one the most, so I'll choose that one. Then I'll go to the wizard bullet right here, and I also need a sound effect there, so I'll click there and search on hit 4. And you could of course do different ones if you wanted to, so that the projectiles made different sounds when they hit the enemies. Now let's click up here and go to scenes, and then click play. And let's hear it all in action. So add some towers like so, and I'll upgrade some of them like that, and let's hit go. The sound effect plays. Perfect. So I hope you liked this short episode. In tomorrow's episode we're gonna add so you can speed up the game, just like in games like Bloons, where you can speed up a wave so it goes quicker. So see you for that episode tomorrow.